And that's not even fasting. That's starving. I'm going through starvation in jail, not knowing when it's about to end. I can't do that. And I'm bald headed. And I gotta go bald? No. Like, no. I gotta go bald. And I gotta go through starvation. And I'm locked up. Check myself out. Make sure I'm cool. You feel me? Make sure it's stash right. Alright, bet. I ain't about to keep fooling around with y'all, man. What's good, folks? You feel me? I know it's FATz. You feel me? You know what I'm saying? And I'm coming at y'all, you feel me? You know what I'm saying? Something a little slight, you feel me? Ain't too much, you feel me? We got the world's highest security prison, you feel me? That's in El Salvador. You know what I'm saying? You know what I'm saying? Where, you know what I'm saying? Where the, you mean? You know what I'm saying? Where the, you know what I'm saying? Where the headhunters at? You feel me? The real headhunters? You feel me? The real headhunters at. But, yeah, it's the world's highest security prison. That's in El Salvador. We about to give a little reaction to it. It's 20 minutes, so ain't gonna be that long. You feel me? Make sure you like, comment, subscribe. You feel me? Share it to your, you know what I'm saying, to your principal, your assistant principal. You feel me? All y'all folks. You feel me? Matter of fact, fuck all that. Send this vid to y'all ops. You feel me? For the females, to the males, nigga, send this vid to somebody you not cool with. You feel me? Yeah, it get that deep. Send it to somebody y'all not even cool with. I don't give a fuck. I don't know. You feel me? You know what I'm saying? You know what I'm saying? The world highest security prison. Let's see how this go. To all my, you feel me? To all my, you mean? To all my young head crackers. You feel, to all my young head crackers, all my young niggas, you feel me? You feel me? Like all the young, you feel me? All the young people in general, you feel me? This is not nowhere you want to be. Not any type of prison. The world highest security prison, the world lowest security prison. You don't want to be in none of them. You feel me? We be on ice. You feel me? Trying to get to this money and prosper. You feel me? We don't, you saying we ain't on this type tip. You feel me? But let's get back. You feel me? Like, let's get straight into it. You feel me? You know what I'm saying?
What you see behind me is the world's strictest and largest prison. This mega prison has a capacity of 40,000.
Damn, hold up. Starting on. Why
the world's strictest and largest prison. This mega prison has a capacity.
That's diabolical. No, wait. That's not even a normal cell. That's not normal. This
Capacity of 40,000. Prisoners here are the most unsafe people you can even imagine. How many people's lives have you ended? Is it 5 or 10? How many?
More than 50.
MS-13 and
wait.
are the most unsafe people you can even imagine. How many people's lives have you ended? Is it 5 or 10? How many?
More than 50.
MS-13 and many other gangs. These are animals. These aren't people. They're psychopaths, sociopaths, the kind of people we have here.
We're about to see the worst of the worst. Welcome to CECOT, the world's capacity in El Salvador, which was constructed to imprison the highest profile criminals. Those who enter this prison are destined never to leave alive.
There's no way out. How are you gonna come out of this?
The reason why this small country of 6 million needs the largest prison is the gangs. Once dominating the country, these gangs faced a dramatic crackdown starting in March 2022. Under President Nayib Bukele's administration, over 70,000 individuals.
Off rip. I know, bro. I wouldn't be able to last in this joint. Everybody gotta be bald. No hair at all. Everybody gotta be bald. No hair at all. Nothing. This nigga got 2 horns on his head. I don't want that. You get what I'm saying? No hair at all. That's diabolical. I gotta go in there and cut all my hair. One thing I gotta say, a bald head don't belong on every man. It don't. I would never go bald. Never. A bald head don't belong on every man. Simple. It don't. That's messed up.
About 2% of the country's adult population were arrested within just 16 months. Buses transported thousands of chained gang members to CECOT in a tightly coordinated nighttime operation. Sitting one behind the other, heads lowered, they looked like a single mass. Surrounded by armed guards, none of them dared to resist commands. Their life has changed in a day.
But I'm gonna keep it a bean though. Not to keep pausing. I did, if I'm not mistaken, ever since they've been cracking down like this, being extra hard on the gangs and all that, in El Salvador, the murder rate went from to just like that. Just like that. It's crazy. Like, isn't it crazy on when a country decides to put their damn feet down on a bad, like on a bad people that they have in their, that they have in their country, and all of something it can go just like that. Isn't it crazy? Like, it's so crazy that soon the people that run the country or that run the state, anything, decide to crack down on gangs because they got the authority to, and immediately the murder rates go just like that. Cause who else murdering? Who else? You feel me? Who else killing each other off than the gang wars and all that? You get what I'm saying? It's a death every day about the gang wars in every state you go, every city. You get damn near every county. You get what I'm saying? So it's like,
in this documentary, we will interview one of them, one of the most ruthless gang leaders, known by the nickname CECOT.
10 minutes. We only have 10 minutes.
Built in 2022, this massive prison is made up of 8 separate modules spread over 410 acres of land. Each pair of modules is enclosed by 2 separate 3-meter-high walls with razor wire. The entire facility is surrounded by a towering 9-meter-high wall with a 3-meter-high electric fence carrying 15,000 volts. 19 watchtowers are ensuring nothing escapes notice. The entire design doesn't just prevent escape, it erases the very idea of it. Hello.
Hello, we have permission from the presidency.
The soldiers stopped us. We're hoping this will be the last checkpoint. The jammers blocked all signals within a 2-kilometer radius of CECOT, completely cutting off all communication. Over 600 soldiers work only to secure the perimeter.
dang. So you telling they got jammers around? They got jammers? Oh, damn. Oh. No.
We are going to leave all of our belongings here before entering the prison. We will only carry our cameras and microphones, that's it.
Pass slowly. Look at the camera. The body scan.
I forgot my wedding ring on.
Well, that needs to be put away over there.
This high-capacity X-ray scanner even shows bones and internal organs. It's mainly used to scan newcomers, ensuring no one tries to sneak in anything forbidden on their body before entering.
The inmates used to swallow some objects, or they would try to bring them in vaginally or anally. Micro SD memory cards, microchips, and not only that, even phone chargers.
Another thorough body search has been conducted.
Take off your shoes.
They even inspected inside our socks. It took us around 1 hour just to pass through security, even though we were invited as media after months of applying.
Guards are wearing masks because they're doing a risky job here. So if they get identified, it might be riskier for them to go to town centers because these gangs have a lot of connections. So they have to keep their identity secret. Why don't you wear a mask?
I have to talk to them face to face, looking them in the eye. They already know who I am.
We're in the registration room.
Why don't you wear a mask?
I have to talk to them face to face, looking them in the eye. They already know who I am.
We're in the registration room. This area is for inmates only. When a criminal is captured on the street, they don't carry ID or give their real name. That's why their fingerprints and photographs are taken here to enroll in the system. Once they become a permanent part of CECOT, the inmates lose all contact with loved ones for the rest of their lives, as family visits are strictly forbidden. It's also important to note that a small number of innocent people were mistakenly imprisoned during the big crackdown. Because of the no-contact policy, their families have no idea where they are or if they are still alive. for some, this documentary could be their first chance to see a missing loved one. Before entering the module...
I ain't gonna lie, El Salvador said, that's it. That's basically what this whole vid is showing us. It's just displaying to us right now. El Salvador said, that's it. That's all they said. They said, that's it. We not about to keep playing.
Where the inmates are, we visit the armory of the prison. This section is a must in case of possible riots, and these convicts are the most unsafe people on earth.
The type of firearm we use is a T65 rifle, similar to the M16 rifle. We also have this other firearm, which is a 12-gauge shotgun.
M16 rifle, that's my gun. If niggas know about the M16 rifle, y'all some real niggas. Give me a pound up, psych, dickhead. Fuck out of here. I'm just saying, M16s, that's that shit right there. I ain't gonna lie. Stop texting my phone, fuck up my face.
A Sig Sauer rifle allows us to maneuver in spaces that are too tight to move.
Whenever criminals are arrested and dragged to the bus, various cuffs and chains are used to restrict their movements and minimize the risk of harm to officers.
Has there ever been a riot?
So far, there have been no escape attempts. We have the worst of the worst within criminal organizations here.
The riot gear consists of a head protection, a face shield, neck protection, an anti-trauma vest, leg protectors, shin guards, and of course, a shield.
Generally, in the prisons, you see inmates invent any kind of handmade weapon, like awls or knives.
They are fully protected. You can see how he protects his feet. Since this prison is so large, we have to hop on this bus. We are entering the modular area.
To keep the country safe, 1,000 staff members work inside CECOT.
It is impossible, but let's just imagine that an inmate get out of the fortress. These pebbles that you see are put here.
I ain't gonna lie, what it looked like, as y'all can see in the background, as y'all can see over here, this looked like the whole El Salvador right here. Obviously not the whole John, but this looked like damn near the whole El Salvador right here, right? Boom. They said we gonna make a big ass, highest, the most strict security system in the world right here on top of the fucking hills. That's what it looked like, kinda. It looked like this. It looked like this shit is like the prison is on top of the hill of the whole El Salvador. Basically, nigga, in other words, nigga, you want to do some dumb shit? Come to the upper room. Come to the upper room. Sit just like that. You feel me?
That an inmate get out of the fortress. These pebbles that you see are put here intentionally because when they walk on these pebbles, it works like an alarm system. It makes a noise. They cannot sneak away.
Have they tried to escape? No. Did they try? Difficult. Because they would have to go through a series of security rings.
CECOT was built with its own
There's no point in trying to escape. Don't even think about escaping. If you thinking about it, you dumb as hell. If I'm in that joint, a nigga come to me with a plan, I don't want to hear no plan. He come like, damn, but it's no plan. Look at what, you know what I'm saying? Look at what's around you. What plan you got? If it's not a helicopter, I don't even think that'll work. But if God not taking us, like if God not taking us up out of here physically, bro, having us with some wings, you know what I'm saying, having us with some wings flying out this joint, ain't no plan, bro. Ain't no plan. Look, bro, if they got rocks that make sounds when you come out, so they can, it's like an extra obstacle that they can catch on to and catch you. If they got rocks, they think, bro, it's the littlest details they focused on. You think we about to escape this? No.
infrastructure in an isolated area, including an electrical and sewage system to prevent external interference. In case of an electricity cut or water supply issue, the cisterns and power plants will maintain operations for up to a week.
I'm so excited. We're gonna be face to face with the most dangerous criminals in the world. It is pretty tense. We are entering one of the modules. Most dangerous criminals in the world.
He don't. Look at that nigga face. Stop bluffing. He told me he excited. Like he about to shit himself. Stop lying, nigga. Stop lying. Why you lying, Brody? I got a point at, man. Get the fuck a load of this guy, man. A load of this dude. Fuck out of here. Look, he lying. Bro, in his face, he's talking about, man, I'm happy. I'm happy. Whole time, he felt butterflies and shit bugs running around in his stomach. You feel me?
Excited? We're gonna be face to face with the most dangerous criminals in the world. It is pretty tense. We are entering one of the modules now.
You are seeing the third and fourth modules next to each other. An offender who enters one of these buildings never exits through these doors. In a few steps, we'll be surrounded by more than 2,500 inmates. It's like stepping in the middle of controlled chaos.
Diaz. This is so intense.
Their eyes are all on me, following my every step.
Getting an eye contact with them. There are so many of them. I'm speechless. I can't help but feel unease. All of them wear white shirts, shorts, and slippers. They don't have any other belongings.
Most are barely out of their early 20s.
Overall, I couldn't be in jail, bro. Prison, whatever. I like to eat. I like to eat what I want to eat. The commissary shit is cool enough. But ain't really nothing like outside food overall though. I like eating the stuff I just ate right there anytime I want. A little bacon cheeseburger, you mean, a little bit of ketchup, some mayonnaise, a little bit of fried onions. You feel me? You know what I'm saying? Like, you feel like on the calm note though, you feel me? You mean on the humbug, like, you know what I'm saying? I feel like if I get some cold slab, bro, in front of my, you feel me, slapped in front of my face, bro, and like, what I'm gonna do with that, bro? Like, what I'm gonna do with a piece of bread, bro? Some dry ass fucking baked beans with some you feel me, with some peas on the side, bro. What I'm gonna do with that? The bread dry as shit. What I'm gonna do with that? I can't do nothing with that, bro. I can't. Cannot do nothing with that.
Convicted of serious offenses. Even the most infamous criminals in history have an average of 20 to 30 proven victims. But here, some of the inmates are responsible for hundreds of innocent people's lives.
Can I ask the inmates something?
No. If you have any questions, I can answer them for you.
If they try to communicate with me now, what are you gonna do?
I'm not going to allow them. They know from them that subsequently there may be a penalty for not abiding by an instruction.
I'm curious to know which of these group leaders I'll be interviewing.
It is forbidden for us to pet.
I knew these niggas was like psychopaths, but I knew they was naturally psychopaths, but I didn't know that they actually treat these niggas like animals, though. They treat these niggas like if they half human, they half animal. Don't look at them. Don't answer. Don't ask them no questions. I can answer them for you. And they all in sync. You know how like when animals be in cages, and when somebody walk by, they all start eyeing them. Humans, we not like that. Humans, if we all in a cage, and niggas walk by, and niggas standing in front of our cage talking towards us and shit like that, or talking, you feel me, about us, nigga, we gonna be like, you know what I'm saying? Yo, bro, you good? Y'all good? You feel me? We ain't about to keep our eyes on them. That's what animals do, bro. And I'm not calling these guys animals, but I'm saying they treating them like they animals. But then when you look at them, they all looking at you like if they was nothing but a pack of animals in cages. Cause humans, we don't We don't all look at you in sync. Some will probably look away, and then some will start looking, and some will look away. That's how the normal scenery will go. These niggas, you can tell bro, it's like they all thinking about the same thing, bro. That's the scary part. They all looking at you in sync. Every single one of their heads going like this. It's about like 100 of them in there, and every one of their heads like this. They thinking about the same thing, and that's slaughtering, yeah. That's slaughtering, yeah, bro.
Past this yellow line, because these are one of the most dangerous human beings on Earth.
Without the bars between us, everyone knows exactly what could happen. There are 32 cells in every one of the 8 modules making up the mega prison. Each cell holds around 80 inmates, but the number can go as high as 150. Despite not being at full capacity, the inmates only have 0.5 square meters of personal space each. Prisoners do not have any ventilation rights or courtyards to walk outside their cell.
Each inmate here have been given one of the longest sentences you can even imagine.
Nah, I ain't gonna lie. This right here. His eyes, bro. That he got them. I don't, bro. He got them. That's a soulless eye, bro. Those soulless eyes right there. Why don't you want to try and go eye for eye with this nigga? Like, if I can actually go eye for eye with this nigga. You know what I'm saying? Y'all see me keep trying to look up and look there. I can't go eye. I'm trying. I can't. This nigga look dangerous. He look dangerous, bro. That nigga got nothing to lose. You know he got nothing to lose. Look at his eyes. You know he got nothing to lose. At all. This boy right here, he like, I don't know what he thinking about. I know him. He got one mission. He got one objective. That's it.
Inmate here have been given one of the longest sentences you can even imagine in your life. The only thing that doesn't change that all these inmates will never get outside. They will never see sunlight. The only people are authorized to get inside and outside are the personnel and sometimes media like us. They will never ever leave this building. If you see their look, you can see the emptiness in their soul. They don't have any hope towards future. They look very robotic. Their life is so monotone.
This open corner is their toilet area.
They have like 2 toilets for 80 inmates. It's literally humiliating these inmates. Like their whole confidence is disciplined here.
The same place where they use the toilet is also where they take showers. To clean themselves, they use plastic dippers in a single shared basin.
Disciplined here.
The same place where they use the toilet.
Well, like what he just said, he said the life is so monitored. You get what I'm saying? Like, yeah, bro, it's like, I don't know, bro. It's like everything. I don't know.
Toilet
bro.
is also where they take showers. To clean themselves, they use plastic dippers in a single shared basin. There's no running water in the cells, so the prisoners have to rely on one blue barrel for drinking water.
Where they sleep is these metal bunks. No pillow, no mattress. Each prisoner receives just the bare essentials: a white sheet, a uniform, socks, slippers, and a towel. That's it.
The prisoners spend their entire days on their 4-level bunk beds. They have stacked tightly, like items stored in a warehouse. As part of hygiene and order...
You wanna know something? You know the average guy that do something and end up in jail. The average guy will start to regret it or already regret it before even going in, right? I can honestly say, I don't think nobody that's locked up in these jails right here regret anything. I don't think they regret anything. I think they know what they did, and just wishing to come back out, hoping they come back out so they can do it again. What the fuck? You get what I'm saying? You know, bro. Damn near everybody who went, you feel me, who went to jail, probably went to jail, whatever, boom, boom. 9 out of 10 they regretted it. You get what I'm saying? Or they going to regret it. Some type of regret, you know what I'm saying? Some type of feeling of regret going to come in. You get what I'm saying? We just used to, you know what I'm saying, hearing them noises. Especially like from being where we from. Like, you mean America. Your average nigga who go to jail, he gonna kind of regret it. Later on down the line, whatever, whenever in the timeline, he gonna regret it. I can say that these they probably don't even know what regret is. You know what I'm saying? Like, just playing all that, but they probably don't even know what regret is. Regret? What's regret? We don't regret. We don't kill. Murder. No, but like at the end of the day, like it's not funny. It's not funny, nothing like that. It's just all, you feel me, jokes and stuff like that. Cause it's real life situation that you feel me that's taking place and all that. But it's like I don't think these niggas regret it though. Honestly speaking.
Inmates are shaved every 2 weeks by personnel. Long hair or beards aren't just unhygienic, they can also hide sharp objects.
Let's take a look. Take off your shirt and line up here.
Now they are taking their shirts off.
These inmates were once part of the MS-13 and Barrio 18 gangs, which controlled the neighborhoods of El Salvador. These two rival gangs spent years extorting money from locals and causing great suffering to Salvadorans.
There is Barrio 18, MS-13 gangs, all together in one cell.
That's right, just like that. The entire module is the same. They all live like this.
Outside, entering each other's neighborhood could mean being torn apart. Yet here, they are side by side until their last breath.
How do they live without attacking one another?
They have to learn how to live together. Here, they are in a prison. They are not on the street.
Most of the inmates have tattoos covering their entire bodies, even including their faces, showing their loyalty structure. For MS-13, tattoos often include initial letters or the number 13. Members of the other gang use symbols like 18 or 666, which add up to 18 and symbolize the devil, or they use Roman numerals. Having gang tattoos on one's face is a clear sign that they are one of the most ruthless and high-ranking members of the organization. Crossing paths with such a person on the street is the same as staring death in the face. A spiderweb tattoo represents being caught in the web of justice and serving a long prison sentence. The devil horns tattoo is a dark symbol that represents these individuals' worship of the devil. Some even claim that they carried out their actions under the devil's command. A teardrop tattoo signifies that the person has ended someone's life. The number of teardrops indicates how many lives they've taken. If there are 3 teardrops, it suggests that the tattoo's owner has taken so many lives that they've lost count. With the phrase "laugh now, cry later," these masks or clown tattoos send a clear message. Stay strong in the face of hardship now and deal with the consequences later.
Are all these people truly bad?
They're on another level. High-profile criminals who will never change their mentality.
They said that nigga lost count. What that nigga YBZ say? He said, I forgot that nigga YB said. He said 7, 8 bodies. Oh yeah, I might as well start counting on my toes. I forgot how it go. Man.
If you look at the upside, there's a catwalk area.
Guards consistently watch over the inmates from this elevated spot above the cells. If anything suspicious occurs, they will intervene while an extensive network of cameras observes every corner 24/7, ensuring nothing goes unnoticed. The modules are kept lit all day and night for monitoring. When the sun goes down, the lights stay on all the time.
They are constantly being observed. I think this is one of the hardest things. When they try to sleep, they use their towels and cover their eyes to block.
The difference is, and it's crazy how they gotta use towels and stuff like that to block, like what he's explaining right now, to block their eyes, because they keep them bright ass high beams lights on them because they can't trust them. That is crazy. They can't even trust them to take it down at night. That's when you know it's some great. They can't even trust these human beings to take it down at night on when you supposed to take it down. Like here, like in America, your average jail cell, bro. They'll hit the lights, yo, come on, go to sleep, you feel me? And niggas gonna go to sleep. Simple. They gonna go to sleep. And you don't gotta watch. And you don't gotta watch on our prisoners 20 like how they doing. I never seen like in the like any footage like in any jails in America, whereas though you see damn near like 3-4 guards on each block. You feel me? Just looking. Not taking their eyes off them. What? Hell no. When you look at these America jail cells and the camera footages and stuff like that, when they be getting leaked out or when the law be like, you feel me, putting them out, you will see the guard just walking away. It'll probably be like 1 or 2 guards in there for like 1 or 2, maybe 3 guards in there, really like roaming around, checking on everybody and stuff like that. But it barely be not like this. It don't be like this like in America. You feel like in America jails? Not over here in America. It'd be more so like a couple of guards, you feel like walking around, and that's why niggas be able to, you feel like, get they ones off with niggas and shit like that and shake niggas up, because the guard, you feel me, a couple guards probably went that way, the other guards probably went that way, and that's it. It's like 3-4 guards watching each block. You feel like, why he's staring at them, why they staring at him, and they not taking their eyes off these guards not one time. That gotta be a hard job. Like you gotta get off of work and think about that. Like, there's no way you just clocking in and out, going back and forth to home, you feel me, from like your crib to work. There's no way you go back to your crib and you be like, and you can just sleep peacefully. You gotta think about, like, I ain't gonna lie, bro, I be thinking about, like, and like, they was looking at, you feel like they was looking at me so deep in my soul today at work. I might start catching little visions of them being in my bedroom or something like that, or them being in my front door, or I might start dreaming about these niggas, bro. That's creepy. All of them eyeing me down all day, every day, bro, like this. Them niggas barely blinking. What job is I'm doing? What work is this? I'm supposed to be a security guard, not just stand in front of a cage and just look at 100 of humans look back at me and don't take.
The light. Preacher here is teaching some of the important lessons from the Bible to the inmates.
They're doing physical exercise over here. There's a trainer there. This is the only time these inmates get out of their cells.
These activities take place for a total of 1 hour per week, under the watch of armed guards. For the rest of the time, they are locked inside. They used to control the streets. Now, they can't even take a step with their free will.
It's a rotating schedule. There's not enough space, so they can't all go out on the same day.
Has there ever been a chaotic incident when the inmates were outside of their cells?
So
That is good.
Whenever we focus the camera on a cell, we often catch a prisoner silently mouthing words. Even behind bars, gang members attempt to send orders to the outside. This prisoner was doing just that, but we censored him to block the message. Despite the crackdown, these groups still hold significant power outside. Rumors suggest they have plans for taking revenge by targeting innocent people. But in response, the authorities threaten to impose even harsher measures on imprisoned members.
If they do that, there won't even be one meal in prison. Uno. I swear to God they won't eat a grain of rice. Let's see how long their homeboys last inside.
Here they get 3 meal times. Breakfast.
Targeting innocent.
Oh, damn. What? It's going down like that in El Salvador. They like, hold up, cause I don't want to make this, you feel me, this pause session a little too long, but they got a lot of, I'm pretty sure majority of them still got a lot of pull in the outside world. You get what I'm saying? So they said when people come in to visit, or people that, you mean, that's not really like a part of the law enforcement, when they do come in to take a little breeze, they said that they'll send little, you feel me, like little signals out with their mouth and with their hands and stuff like that to get the message back out to the public, to let them know that if justice don't go our way, we gonna start chopping off innocent people just because they got the pull from the inside to the out. They gonna start cutting off the innocent people for their freedom. Y'all seen Bull right there on that stage? He said, I dare them to. Go ahead, I dare y'all to. Go ahead. It won't be 1 mil in prison. Y'all won't have no mil in prison. Basically, in other words, that if it start happening, if El Salvador if they start killing off innocent people for their freedom and hope for their freedom, they won't have no mil ever again in that joint. In other words, they gonna be starving in there and locked up. I don't know. I'll probably be thinking twice on that. I don't want to be starving and locked up. Now I said that I won't be able to eat their food, but that won't mean I won't eat it. That don't mean I won't eat it. I have no other choice, and you feel me, to eat it. So starving and locked up? Fuck, I'm fasting in jail? No, that don't make sense. Why I'm fasting in jail? What? No, you get what I'm saying? No, I don't want to fast in jail. You know what I'm saying? I'm hungry. You know what I'm saying? I'm a greedy nigga. I can't fast in jail. You feel me? And that's not even fasting. That's starving. I'm going through starvation in jail, not knowing when it's about to end. I can't do that. And I'm bald headed. And I gotta go bald? No. No. I gotta go bald. And I gotta go through starvation. And I'm locked up. Actually, just kill me. Knock me off the map. Get me gone. Erase me from this reality. You get what I'm saying? Erase me from this. I'm bald. I can't eat. I'm going through starvation. I'm fasting in the jails, and I'm locked up. Can't see my family. This shit so tough it make a grown man cry. Come on, bro. Like I said.
People. But in response, the authorities threatened to impose even harsher measures on imprisoned members.
If they do that, there won't even be 1 meal in prison. Uno. I swear to God, they won't eat a grain of rice. Let's see how long their homeboys last inside.
Hear that?
A grain of rice is crazy. I can't get a rice? God damn.
We get 3 meal times: breakfast, lunch, and dinner. Breakfast is usually beans and rice. For lunch, they get white rice and pasta. Dinner's pretty much the same. The only thing that changes is the drink. There's no nutritious food like chicken or meat. This is the lunch. It's rice, pasta, and 2 tortillas.
Does the menu vary from day to day?
No.
Is it the same every day?
It's always the same. It's for freshmen.
Okay. It's a sugary drink. I'm going to taste it.
They about to knock him off for that one. You drinking our juices? They about to knock him off.
Myself.
Inmates must eat with their hands and clean their plates before returning them. With a diet lacking in protein, many likely suffer from nutritional deficiencies. Before starting our interview with an inmate, I want to show you one more place.
They got my man as the food collector.
What you've seen so lacking in protein.
I ain't gonna lie. Yeah, I don't know. It's either 2 ways, bro. It's either 2 ways this could go. It's either he they you know what? You feel me? He they water boy, or he the boss. Or he the, you feel me? He the head of this whole cage right here. It's either one. It's either he the water boy, so he collecting the food as they say, or he the boss. He touched the food first before anybody. You feel me? Like, y'all get where I'm going with this? Cause I ain't gonna lie, I ain't about to be collecting all y'all food like that. Y'all gonna have to get your own. Simple. Y'all gonna have to get your own. I ain't collecting no nigga food like that. Y'all niggas tripping.
Many likely suffer from nutritional deficiencies. Before starting our interview with an inmate, I want to show you one more place that is even more extreme than what you've seen so far.
Here we are in the isolation cell area. If inmates break a rule, they can be sent to these isolation cells according to the legislation. The law gives me the right to keep the prisoners in isolation for up to 15 days. These cells have sealed doors. Through this grid, I can see them and identify who's inside. We serve food here, and we also use this space to put handcuffs on them before opening the door to move them from here to their cell.
Welcome to the isolation cell. If an inmate misbehaves, this is where he ends up. He won't know the time or how much longer he'll be kept inside. For days or even weeks, he sleeps on this concrete bed without ever leaving. They are cut off from the outside world, left alone with nothing but their thoughts.
This is where they supply their water. There's a water basin here. They take their water here, and this is where they pee.
The basin for drinking water and the toilets are located side by side. The toilet looks
I wouldn't even touch the
used
water,
and
bro. He
dirty,
touched the water.
suggesting that this cell has recently been used. The only light they have is this little hole that barely lets the sunshine in. This openness is also the sole source of fresh air.
What is the most challenging thing about isolation room, according to you?
Inside, you don't even see your hands. So when someone is isolated, it is necessary for them to have something, a book, anything, to keep their mind clear. But here, they don't have access to any of that. No matter how tough a criminal is, this kind of isolation breaks them. This is necessary for the type of offenders that we have here. People who once played God by deciding who would live and who wouldn't live deserve the worst punishment. We don't show them mercy. They can ask for forgiveness, and may God forgive them. But here, justice must be served for so many victims, and it's the least they deserve.
Now we're going to interview the inmate known as Psycho. He has a 34-year criminal.
He got a point. Can't be mad at the guy. He said, if you feel like you could be God and choose on when the person live or not, those are their consequences. How can you be mad? If you find yourself in a hole, obviously you don't go straight to the hole off for killing somebody. You kill somebody, you go to jail, you do something bad, you get thrown in the hole. So me personally, bro, jail is one thing. Solitary confinement is another thing. Like, no light. You in a dark room. Y'all ever watch, like, y'all ever seen, like, the most quietest room? Like, search it up on YouTube or whatever, and search out the most quietest room. And the video gonna pop up, whereas though people go in there and check if they can, check in, like, how long they can stay in there. That's no different than that, bro. You sitting in a tight old room that a 9 out of 10 would have you possibly start going crazy, or might have you thinking you like seeing things or hearing things, or that's an environment where as though you don't want to put yourself into. But if you do wind up anybody ever wind up going there, you just gotta stay you just gotta stay sane. That's all it is. You just gotta stay sane.
History and has spent the last 25 years as a high-ranking member of an organization.
Never go there. Overall, never find yourself in that position.
12 guards are barely enough to ensure the safety around this inmate.
Remove the mask.
What is your name?
My name is Marvin Ernesto Medrano Vasquez.
How old are you?
I'm 41 years old.
You don't look 41. You look younger, like 35.
that's a good thing that you told me because I feel old.
Can I see your tattoos?
I'm 13.
When did you join this crime organization?
In 2004, but I started my criminal record since I was 11 years old.
How did you first become involved?
When somebody's born with just a mom and the mom is working, you look for the streets. You look for somebody to help you out. I said, oh, my mom's poor, I need some shoes, I need some clothes, and I started robbing. Then I need a father figure because I didn't grow up with my father. And then I looked the group of gangs. Then I did a homicide, and I came right here to El Salvador. Trying to change my life, but I think that there are more gangs right here. And I started doing the same thing I did upstate, and I got locked up. I've always been one of them persons that wanted to accomplish the things that they put in their mind. And I accomplished everything I had to do right here. But I'm right here. This is how the devil pays the people.
Is it true that to join this crime organization, you need to end someone's life?
Yeah.
But the first one must be one of your relatives, right?
Yeah. Because you got to gain territory for your gang. I lost my mom, my dad, my son, everything right here because of the gangs. When I could be with my family, hey, upstate, the United States, a better life. But, you know, we took wrong decisions and this is the cause of this. That's why I tell the youth, hey, go to school, listen to your mom, listen to your dad. Don't live this life that we live right here. There's no way out.
How many people's lives have you ended? Is it 5 or 10? How many?
No, if you talk about what you used to do in the jails after, they'd probably get a few more than 50. You gotta do it sometimes.
How did you become cold-blooded and merciless in time?
I can't really respond you with that question.
How do you feel about not seeing your family forever since you're in CECOT?
I feel bad because I seen my son the last time when he was 5 years old, and he's 21 years old right now. I want to see him. I want to tell him, hey, don't do the same things that your dad did. Look for a good life.
People who have fallen victim because of you will never see their loved ones again. You will also never see your family. How do you cope with emotions like missing someone?
I feel bad. Sometimes, like I tell you, I lay down on my bed and I think a lot of things, and sometimes I cry.
What is your motivation to stay alive here?
To one day change my life and look for God in my life, and I tell God, hey, forgive me because I did some things.
Okay. Finally, we see the sunlight. Honestly, CECOT is a place you will never wish to end up in, even as a visitor. But for the people who victimized Salvadorans, it is now their forever home. These criminals took the innocent people's right to live, and now they're paying for it. The Salvadoran government's message is clear. Crime is no longer tolerated and the punishment is severe. El Salvador once had the highest rate of lives lost due to widespread chaos. During its peak, 104 out of every 100,000 people lost their lives in a single year. Previous administrations once had the highest rate of lives lost due to widespread chaos. During its peak, 104 out of every 100,000 people lost their lives in a single year. Previous administrations agreed to a truce with these groups, but this couldn't bring lasting order. Although the current government's methods are controversial, by 2023, the number dramatically dropped to 2.4 per 100,000 people, placing El Salvador among the safest.
See? The whole vid, it's just symbolizing that they said, that's it. It's showing us overall that the government over El Salvador said, that's it. Simple. No more of this bullshit going on. I told y'all how they murder rate went from here, and then once they start cracking down, as a country should do, since they got all authority, right? I don't know what country that don't got authority over their gangs, right? Well, you can argue Mexico with the cartels and whatever, boom, boom, but your average country got more authority than gangs and all that. And El Salvador is showing it. They said, that's it. It went from this. They start cracking down. Murder rates went to this. Just like that. Because 9 and 10, when people pass away, what do they be passing away from? Gang violence.
Best countries in the world for the first time.
So far, the results are undeniable. Peace has returned to the neighborhoods. But what about those who were wrongfully imprisoned? Is it true justice or way to control chaos? Are we seeing a lasting solution or just a temporary fix? For now, the answer remains unclear and the world continues to watch. Thank you for watching this documentary. See you in the next one. Don't forget to subscribe. Ruhi Chenet was here.
That was the world highest security prison, El Salvador. Tell me what, you know what I'm saying, like, tell me what y'all think. You feel me? Tell me what y'all think about the whole, like, that whole prison, the COCOT. You mean, put y'all thoughts. You feel me? Put y'all thoughts in the comments. You feel me? But overall though, we ain't gonna make the outro too long. Make sure y'all like, comment, subscribe. You get what I'm saying? Make sure y'all share it to all y'all folks. You feel me? You know what I'm saying? And yeah, you feel me? I've been doing these little, you feel me, like, reactions. You feel me? I got some more vlogs coming for y'all too. You feel me? They ain't gonna stop. And it's about to start getting warm. You know what I'm saying? You feel me? My birthday coming up. You feel me? Make sure y'all, you know what I'm saying? Can't forget a young birthday. You feel me? March 14th. You feel me? You know what I'm saying? Same day as Stephen Curry. You feel me? 2 GOATs in one day. How could it be? You get what I'm saying? But yeah, though. What else? Yeah, I got some vlogs. You know what I'm saying? I got all type of vlogs coming for y'all. You feel me? Yeah, I got all type of vlogs coming. Yeah. My fault, yo. I got all type of vlogs coming for y'all, though. It's about to start getting warm outside. You mean? Shit about to start getting Liddy Bobby. Liddy Pop. Bobby. You feel? Fuck. Man, see, I'm on some dumb shit. I know I'm too old for that shit now, bro. No, you get what I'm saying? But make sure y'all like, comment, subscribe. You feel me? Share with y'all folks. You get what I'm saying? Hope, you know what I'm saying? Hope y'all enjoy that little vid and all that. I got some vlogs coming for y'all. You get what I'm saying? It's about to start getting a little warm. You feel me? So you know how that. You feel me? Shit get real turnt. You feel me? Vlogs about to go crazy, dumb, stupid, off the head. Yeah, you feel me? About to get real stupid out this John though. But you know what I'm saying? With that being said, you feel me? I love y'all. Y'all be safe. You feel me? What else? Yeah, that's it. You feel me? You know what I'm saying? You know what I'm saying? Make sure I'm alright. You know what I'm saying? If I know all, you know what I mean?